Troy, and welcome to Just Out View Trip 62. Alright, wow, today's a lucky day for me as it's a Friday and I'm able to leave work and get to the river for midday. Ooh, so I've come to a day fishing only stretch. I've already got the depth right, I'm using a lobworm on a float rod. Right, so it's virtually the same as laying on, if you know anything about float fishing. The only difference is I don't pinch a BB onto the line above the hook. I actually use like a link ledger. That's actually a 2 SSG, free running to about 8 to 10 inches of 3-pound fluorocarb, which is going to lay on the riverbed like that. Hopefully, I've selected this swim actually because it's a nice slack all throughout the rivers, changing up and down levels. It always stays a slack. So I'm really confident there's going to be some perch here, which is what I'm hoping to catch. I've got lobworm, like I say, and some prawn. I'm feeding a couple of maggots every so often. And up the line, 8 feet roughly up, is one float stop. That's the only thing on the line, other than the swivel. Okay, oh, and one last thing, look at the float. I love that float. It's an old quill of a feather of some sort, but it's almost perfectly critically balanced, which just is perfect for bait presentation, because those big perch really don't like resistance. When they feel like they pick up a worm, and if they feel a resistance to it, they'll just spit it back out. So I'm hoping this will trick them. I've also got a keep net. That's purely because I'm fishing for perch. Perch very often will retake a bait if you put back out. You could get pestered by the same perch. Okay, so let's see what we get. We're coming in 2 swans that I saw earlier. It's nice to see a couple of swans again. There used to be loads of them on this particular stretch this time of year. 2's good enough, isn't it? There we go. Just giving that worm a little twitch. I've got to go a bit easier on this. Don't want to let off. Here's the first perch. Nice little warrior, about a pound. Let's put it straight in the net. That fish will be absolutely fine in the keep net for a few hours until I've got about 4 hours of fishing. We won't see it again. All I'll do is sort of throw the open end of the keep net into the river at the end and slowly retrieve the bottom end, if you like, and empty it out that way. Lovely looking perch though, wasn't it? Okay, let's see if there's any more out there. I don't actually feed chopped worm when I'm fishing worm, because worm are quite expensive. Literally, prawn are so cheap in comparison to worm, it's remarkable. But when one comes back, like that, I'll chop that one up, put it out there, and then put a fresh one on the hook. So nice. Unfortunately, its dorsal fin's a bit damaged. Very nearly £2, I should think. Fantastic thing. Let's put it in the net. as you can see from the surface of the river, the wind has picked up. It's not a very warm wind, but and also the sunlight's out there. So usually when the sunlight's out, the perch tend to stop feeding on the lobworm. Don't know why exactly, but that's generally the case. But the old chevin might well decide to have a munch. Oh, that's probably the wind. So I'm bringing this one in. Also, because it's so delicate, the wind can blow the float under. And I'm going to put a prawn on a tip round the corner. It's down there. This is the same rod and rig as last night's video, where I was using the king prawn, but this time I've got frozen prawn, which is my favourite. It's quite a big hook, so what I'm going to do is put 2 on. Put 1 through the thin bit. And 1 through the fat bit. Like so. I'm going to chuck a few out with it and see what we get. Well, I gave the prawns 25 minutes, 30 minutes, no more than that. No signs of action, so if there was a chub underneath the raft, which I was fishing to, then I can almost guarantee it would have absolutely hammered them prawns, but it didn't. So back on the float rod. Let's hope for a really big perch as well. This way. That's the otter. I can see his bow waves up to the end. Unfortunately, it didn't come on camera. There we go. Let's be easy with this one. It is. Oh, it's a tiny little, not tiny, but happy little perch. Let's put it with the others. God, the wind is a bit blustery. What I find after that otter swam through, that was only 5 minutes ago, and then the perch switched on and started to feed. I missed a bite and then caught that one. Anyway, let's put another cast out. There we go. What's this one? Ooh, just going to be a bit calmer with this. Ooh, if this is a perch, I think it's... Ooh. Oh, I almost pulled it off. Look at that one. Oh, what a fantastic perch. We'll end it on that. Look at that wonderful thing. They are beautiful, aren't they? I won't weigh it, but let's put it straight back. Well, what a fantastic perch to end things. You might think it's a bit silly that I don't weigh a fish like that. I don't know if it looks very big on the camera, but that was nice and big. I'm pretty good at guessing weights. That was about 2 to 2.5 pounds, maybe a little bit more. Just perfect condition, great fight on the 3-pound hook link, and that's a fantastic fish. Right, anyway, let me show you how I put the fish back that have been in my keep net without damaging them. Pull the thing out. Pull it up slightly. Oh. Drop me disgorger. Get the front out. Let's say. And then just slowly pull it up from the bottom.